Hello my lovelies, Barbara here with another tarot deck review for your delight, and this time we have Tarot of Dragons. Not Tarot of the Dragons, just Tarot of Dragons. So I've had this a little while, but I haven't got around to doing the review on it. So I have used the deck. It's quite a nice deck to use actually, but we'll go through that in a moment. The box itself, good solid box. I do like a nice magnetic clasp. As you can see, it's quite, the size of my hands, it's quite a big sort of box that holds the book and the cards. The only problem with this, if you're buying it in a shop, you're not going to have no idea at all what size the cards are inside. And also, and as everybody knows who's ever seen my reviews before, my big bugbear is when manufacturers do not put pictures of the minors. There's a picture of the, where are we? That's the picture of the front of the book. That's a major. I think there's a major here and there's one there. And these are two court cards. What about the minors? So again, if you were buying this in a shop, it would be sealed up. The likelihood of you being able to see samples, because they cost so much money, shops can't afford to have samples of all their cards and everything like that, unless they've only sell a few tarot cards. What's the minors like? Have they actually got symbolism on there? Are they just like 3 swords or, a couple of wands or anything like that? Fine by an experienced tarot reader, but if you're learning tarot, quite new with tarot, you need that symbolism to help your intuition and how you actually interpret those cards. So you wouldn't know. As it is, they have all got pictures in this one, which we'll look at in a moment. So let's open it now. So nice magnetic glass. I'm holding on to this because obviously I've taken the cellophane off. Woohoo! We have a ribbon. I do like ribbons that help you remove the cards. There's the book, and I'm going to pop the whole thing down and take the book out. So I'll have a look at the book first. So there we go. Nice book there. Full colour, which is lovely, particularly if this was for a gift, and even if somebody wasn't into tarot but are into dragons. So it's really nice to look at. So let's try and look around what I'm looking at. There we go. So there we are. So we've got full pictures and a bit of a write-up. Yeah, not a lot of write-up. They could probably have had a smaller box, but they're a sort of book, sorry, not box. Well, yeah, they had a smaller book. They could have a smaller box sort of thing. Wouldn't look so good on your mantelpiece, would it, or your bookshelf? So look, there's the tower. So let's have a quick look. I'll just look at what they've got. Right, 3 of Pentacles. So let's read the 3 of Pentacles, how they actually describe, because in a book it should describe the card but also help you understand and interpret the card itself. So 3 of Pentacles, dragons are full of surprises. Though not often thought of as artistic beings, in the 3 of Pentacles we find a dragon at her creative best. In the soft light of autumn, a lithe jade dragon uses all of her gifts and skills on her inlaid masterpiece. A bone here, an antler there, just one final flourish there. With neither roar nor snort, a pair of dragons cast critical eyes over the resplendent labours. They know better than to interrupt the artist at work. Apprenticeship is a thing of the past. Diligent study and practice have led to a master's skill. Now vision and passion elevate craft to art. The 3 of Pentacles is the card of artistry, attained of talent and expertise finally getting the recognition they deserve. Discipline feeds the creative and gives ideas form. Abilities shine, respect follows. Your special skills are sought out to stand alone or contribute to a greater whole. Either way, for who you are and what you can create, kudos are yours. So that's quite a very brief explanation of a traditional meaning of the 3 of Pentacles. So, okay, that's fine. So there's not a lot of, you wouldn't learn much from the book, to be fair, but it might highlight a few things. So nevertheless, nice little book. I think at the back, yeah, they've got some layouts for you to utilize, which is quite oh, actually that's interesting. Now, working with dragons, here we go. Let's assume you have been spending your time profitably studying your new deck, infusing it with your energy. Perhaps you've chosen to meditate on the cards or write about them, discovering which dragons resonate. Oh, actually, it's quite a good thing. So I would say any deck is good to meditate on. So if you're into dragons, that might be quite good. So let's look at the cards themselves briefly, and then I'll switch the camera around. So I'm holding on because I can guarantee if I do that, they'll all slide out, which is one of the reasons I don't like these type of boxes. I think it's a shame. You've got this really good quality box, and then this looks really cheap and nasty inside. Okay, we've got the, you see, exactly. So I'm going to lay it down to take the cards out. So they feel smaller than a normal size deck, and I don't know why. I don't know, I should have actually got another deck out, shouldn't I, to actually compare them, but actually they might be slightly smaller, but they actually feel really good to shuffle. So whether you shuffle that way or whether you shuffle that way, it doesn't matter. So that's pretty good in itself. They are excessively shiny, and so shuffling, I mean, after perhaps 100 shuffles, they might wear down slightly, but these are really difficult to shuffle because they go everywhere. And you can see, as I get the reflection there, you can see how shiny they are, and that can detract from how you shuffle. So I like the back, that's nice, and what I like is the fact that reversed it's still the same. Not that keen on saying I don't like, I'm not keen on the backs of decks that reverse, is that you can see if it's reversed or not. I just like the surprise of it being reversed. So there we are. So I'm just going to cut a couple of cards. Well, actually, let's look at the Fool to start with. Here we go. There's the Fool. I rather like this. It's a bit like Lion King, isn't it, when you think about it there. Now, this is actually, if you look very carefully, I'm pretty sure, without looking it up in the book, that that is a Chinese dragon. I'm just looking sort of at its face. That's what it looks like to me. Whether it is or not, I don't know. But nevertheless, that's a very nice depiction of the Fool. Let's look at another one. Oh, there's the Queen of Cups. Rather nice. Try and get the reflection off. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, I like this one. Oh, wow. Look, the universe. Now, quickly look at it. Great. That's the picture of the universe. It's actually a dragon's eye with the universe in. That is stunning. I'd have that on my wall. That's really nice, and I like colours, so that's probably why. 10 of Pentacles. There we go, with all their eggs. That's lovely. Really, really nice. So what I'm going to do is swizz the camera around. We'll go through every card individually. I suspect when I do it, they're going to slide everywhere, but nevertheless, let's give it a go. I'll see you in a minute. So here we have the Tarot of Dragons. Like I said, it's a good box. You can't really complain about that. Good quality. There's the Oh, I didn't even notice that before. Look at that. That's quite nice how they've done that. So let's pop it down there. Let's take out the book. Have another flick through the book properly. So it was placed for notes at the back. There we go. There's all the pictures and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty good. It is a lovely, lovely book. I mean, do you know what? Even as a picture book, that's really lovely, isn't it? So I'm going to pop that over there out of the way. Here we go. We need the ribbon to take them out. See, already started sliding, so I'm going to move that out of the way. I suspect these are going to go everywhere, so I'm just going to warn you there. So let's put them as close as possible. Here we have. So we have the Fool. They've called this the Shaman, which is obviously the Magician. The High Priestess. The Empress. Oh, the Emperor. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I love the blues in that. So, look at that with a reflection down here. That's very nice, isn't it? And we got here the Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot. Strength. It's rather nice. The Hermit. Fortune's Wheel, as opposed to the Wheel of Fortune. Justice. The Hanged Dragon. Well, I hardly can call it the Hangman, can I? Death. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. Actually, I'm surprised these aren't shot, literally sliding everywhere. But that has surprised me, that, to be honest. The Moon. The Sun. Wow. Oh, look at that. Look at all the little baby dragons. That's lovely. What are baby dragons are called? What are they called? Like dragonlets or something. I don't know. Perhaps somebody can tell me. Judgment. There's that universe card. I do like that. Then we're straight into the minors. So the Ace of Wands. The 2. The 3. The 4. I love the colours in these wands. the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8, the 9. I'm whizzing through these. 10 of Wands. Oh, now, how interesting. You think about the 10 of Wands, whereas the guy's struggling carrying the 10. And that's the perfect depiction, really, there, isn't it? You've got the Page of Wands, the Knight, the Queen, and in this deck, it's called the Sire of Wands for the King. I always find that a bit odd. I'm going to move them out of the way, actually, because if you're going to change the names, change quite a few of the names. Don't just change the odd one or two. Anyway, that's just me. 2 of Cups, sorry, 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 7, the 8, oh, I like that, the 9, the 10, oh, that's really lovely, the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and finally the Sire of Cups. So let's go into the Aces now. Ace of Pentacles. I like that. The 2 of Pentacles. Oh, that's really nice. Obviously, I'm liking Pentacles in here. 3 of Pentacles. The 4. The 5. That's really unusual. The 6, you can tell I haven't really looked at these cards yet, can't you? The 7, the 8, the 9, and the 10. And then we've got the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and I guess, yeah, the Sire of Pentacles. And let's go for the Ace of Swords. So Ace, 2. Oh, look at, wow, 3 of Swords, that's very good. The 4 of Swords. Oh, these are interesting, aren't they? The swords particularly. Oh, very good. The 5. The 6. Look at that's amazing. Oh, I like the swords in here as well. The 7. The 8. The 9. The 10. And to the court cards, we've got the Page. It just made me laugh. I don't know why. It's the look on his face, I think. The Knight, the Queen, and finally the Sire of Swords. So yeah, really nice deck actually. Let's have a quick look how they shuffle. Yeah, I nearly lost them then. Bit difficult in front of the camera, I have to say, but nevertheless, oh, actually, yeah, not too bad. And do you know why? I think because they are that, you know, slightly smaller. They certainly feel smaller. So yeah, lovely deck. Happy with those. So I hope you enjoyed that walkthrough of Tarot of Dragons. I've got to keep checking it because I keep wanting to say Tarot of the Dragons. So just be aware, if you're researching it, make sure you put it in correctly into your search engine or whatever, because it's Tarot of Dragons. Beautiful deck. Colours just pop, don't they? I mean, the energy within it is really lovely. Okay, the downside, the cards aren't the best quality. I mean, the box is super quality and then the cards sort of let it down a little bit there. But you know what? If you're not using them every day, does it really matter? Because I think the colour within the cards will last a long, long time. And even if you're using it excessively every day, I still think those colours will remain. So if anybody has one of these decks, let me know, and that they use it regularly just to see how they survive sort of constant shuffling. Talking of which, if you were going to use these at a fair or regularly with clients, I think it might be quite interesting watching them shuffle, because I suspect they will go everywhere because of the shininess. No deck is perfect, or very few decks are perfect. So again, it doesn't matter because they're just so lovely to use, and that energy. And what a great gift for someone, even if they're not into tarot, you know, if they're into dragons and dragon energy and all sorts of things like that. Yeah, I mean, even the book itself is so beautiful to look at. So yes, I would recommend this, not necessarily for everyday use, because I said, because of the quality of the cards, but nevertheless, lovely, lovely deck. I don't regret buying it. I don't think you will too. So have a fantastic day. If you have this deck, let me know how you get on with it. I will see you soon with another tarot deck review. Bye for now.